Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim, and in today's video I want to talk about Nokia stock. Nokia has recently become the meme stock, along with GameStop, BlackBerry, and AMC. But in today's video I want to break down and tell you the reason why I am investing in Nokia long term. By the way, for those of you who are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that red subscribe button to join our growing YouTube family as we talk about high growth stocks, EV stocks, and other investing strategies. I also left some links below under the like button for you to get some free stocks with Webull. Okay, so it all started earlier this week on Monday, January 25th. But yeah, it started on January 25th when a bank analyst, I think a Swedish bank analyst, up Nokia from 425 to 460, and the reason why he upgraded and he is bullish on Nokia, he's saying that Nokia stock is undervalued in comparison to its Swedish rival Ericsson, whose stock trades at a much higher price to sell and price to free cash flow ratio. And another thing that they noted in that article I found is that their earning is coming up on February 4th. So it is coming up on Thursday this week. And the firm expects Nokia to reinstate its dividends policy. It was paused since summer of 2019. Nokia stock surged to, I believe, 485 on Monday. And the next day, not much activity. But then on Wednesday, the trading activity of Nokia went through the roof. In this article on Market Watch, Nokia's stock soars to a record gain on record volume for no apparent reason. And Nokia did comment and letting people know that they were not aware of any development or any changes to its business. But yeah, on that day, on Wednesday, trading volume spiked to 1.14 billion shares, and the average was roughly about 50 million shares. That is, of course, along with AMC and GameStop. Some of you guys know this. GameStop and AMC has been going up like crazy. It's due to the fact that there are close to 3 million people on Wall Street Reddit just gang up on these hedge fund managers. I don't need to explain it. I think some of you guys might already know what I'm talking about. But anyways, on that day, Nokia went up like crazy. Yeah, on Wednesday, at one point, Nokia went up almost $10. It went up as high as $9.79 a share. And of course, the last couple of days, Nokia stock has dropped quite a bit. Right now, it's trading at $4.56 a share. But let me tell you guys my thoughts on this. So I think Nokia just got caught up in this GameStop and AMC, crazy trading. In my personal opinion, I believe that Nokia has a chance to recover from this because they have shifted their business to telecommunication and providing equipments to carrier. So if we take a look, this is what Nokia's company description is now. Nokia is a Finnish multinational telecommunication, information, and consumer electronic company founded in 1865. So they've been around for a long time. What is this, over 100 plus years? Nokia has employed over 103,000 people across 100 different countries and did business in more than 130 countries with an annual revenue of 23 billion euros or about 28 billion US dollars. Let me tell you why I am bullish, and I think Nokia will go up later this year. So here's an article I found on Bloomberg. The global telecoms equipment market is dominated by three players: Nokia, Ericsson, and Huawei technology. Between them, they build the most critical network infrastructure that underpins not just your broadband and cell phone connection, but the networks for factory, hospital, and law enforcement, and anyone else who communicates. And because of the security concern about China are cutting Huawei out of the markets like the US, the UK, and France, those countries now are increasingly dependent on Nokia and Ericsson for the 5G network build out, right? Interestingly enough, here's another positive news, and you probably didn't know this. I didn't know this. I found this out recently. on Thursday, January 28th. On that day, by the way, even though with this positive news, Nokia was halted. Nobody can really buy Nokia, AMC, GameStop, and a bunch of other meme stock. But yeah, on this day, Nokia, had another positive news, but of course their stock tanked on that Thursday. But anyways, here's the article. Nokia has announced it has achieved a major network capacity milestone with its long-standing partner Elisa, while preparing the operator's network for the future. Through a live commercial trial, the companies are proving that the T1 terabit near-channel interface deployment to efficiency scales Elisa's network to support new applications and access technology. The exponential demand for connectivity and bandwidth driven by cloud computing, video streaming, AI, Internet of Things, and 5G, coupled with the changing internet traffic patterns among consumer, home workers, and businesses, is pushing the capacity limits of the communication service provider, or CSP, network. So anyways, it gets more technical, but I see Nokia definitely has future in the 5G network, because they are one of the top three, believe it or not, right? As you saw the article earlier, outside of Ericsson and Huawei. Yeah, there's a bunch of security concern with Huawei. So really, there's two main players in the 5G network equipment provider, and Nokia has been around for a long time. I doubt Nokia will go anywhere anytime soon. As some of you know, 5G is becoming more and more available to different markets, but it's still at an early stage. And if you take a look at Nokia has been providing these 5G equipment for different carrier and even for commercial use. And taking a look at Nokia's website, they have 187 commercial 5G agreements, over 139 commercial 5G deals, and 44 live 5G operator networks. In the US, they have contracts with AT&T, Dish, T-Mobile, US Cellular, and Verizon. And here's a list for different, areas in Europe, in Middle East and Africa, as well as in Asia. Of course, they dominate in the European market. But if you take a look at the enterprise customer, they also have Advent Networks. I don't know that well about them, but I do know the US Department of Defense. So the US Department of Defense is using Nokia 5G network equipment. And looking at the European market, I'm not familiar with any of these. Some of you guys in Europe might know some of these. Anyways, back to Nokia. So as you can see, they're one of the top global market leader as far as the 5G network equipment provider for all these different companies. And like I said just now, 5G is still being rolled out and it's not available everywhere just yet. And even here in the Silicon Valley, I'm living here in the Bay Area, 5G network, I have an iPhone 12 Pro, I have 5G capability, but I don't have 5G anywhere. So for these carriers to provide 5G network, they of course need to build out the equipment. And who will they rely on? Well, you can see one of them is Nokia. So I see the future for Nokia, obviously. And if you want to invest in 5G stocks, Nokia is definitely one of them. Outside of Ericsson, there's a few other companies I can't think of on the top of my head. But another thing I want to take a look at is Nokia's revenue. If you take a look over the last couple years, let's take a look at last year. Their revenue, this is in euro, so over 23 billion. And in the last five years or so, since 2015, they've been growing, but it's been kind of stagnant. But let's break it down and look at quarterly. So over the last, 3-4 quarters, in Q4 2019, their revenue was about 7 billion. And Q1 they dropped a lot due to the pandemic. Q1 2020 they're at about 4.91 billion euro. Q2 5, so it's slowly going up, and Q3 5.29, so it's slowly going back up. And again, we're still in the pandemic. Okay, so as the pandemic is coming to an end, hopefully, as more and more people get vaccinated, hopefully there's no third wave. But anyways, more people will be going out. They're gonna want to be connected to 5G network, and all these carriers gonna be rolling out more and more 5G services in different markets in the US, European, Asia, of course. So I see that Nokia will definitely benefit from this 5G rollout, as well as the exposure that Nokia has experienced. Now that Nokia is on people's radars, they most likely will look into the company, just like myself, because before this I didn't think much about Nokia, but after digging and doing more research, so hopefully people are doing the same thing that I'm doing. Hopefully they're researching the company before they invest. They will notice that Nokia is no longer really a cell phone company, because majority of us consumer, we don't really really look into the 5G infrastructure on what that company is up to now. So with that being said, I believe that Nokia won't be going anywhere anytime soon. They will have a future, and as more people invest in Nokia and seeing how Nokia has changed their business model, I believe they will pick up and understand, and probably will invest in this company too. And take a look at it on Thursday, because nobody was able to buy Nokia on that day, and even Friday, it was starting to go back up because of the limiting amount of shares and limiting amount of option contract that people can buy, especially on Robinhood. But all these brokerages, they limit how many shares and how many options we can hold in our portfolio. And I think that's the reason why Nokia stock has dropped quite a bit in the last couple of days. In the next 12 months, right? This is not short-term play. I believe this is a long-term play. Nokia might spike next week. We'll see. We don't know that. But for me, I'm in Nokia for the long term, and I believe that Nokia could easily reach $7 to $8 a share, maybe even $10 a share by 2022. Of course, that's just my prediction, because the rollout of 5G, Nokia is about to reinstate the dividends paying policy again. And for next week, for those of you who want to play this next week, there is potentially positive earning result on February 4th. So Nokia in the next couple of days could drive up in price. For me, like I said, I'm in Nokia for the long run, so I actually bought a leap option for Nokia. If you want to see my leap option contract, I'll post it here. Maybe I'll make an update about it if Nokia were to blow up next week, and I might just sell my Nokia leap option contract for profit. We'll see. So that is it for this video. I want to ask your opinion. What do you think Nokia will end by next week, or what do you think Nokia will end by 2021? Comment below. I would like to hear your opinion, and I will see you in my next video.